Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on why most people do not embrace the 3 meals per week diet. So why do most people desist, abstain, and refrain from embracing the 3 meals per week diet? Well, most people are reticent about consuming salubrious, wholesome, heart healthy, brain healthy, kidney healthy, anti-cancer, anti-diabetic, anti-glycation, nutrient-dense, alkaline, antioxidant-rich, anti-inflammatory, raw fruitarian meals. They prefer to eat animal carcasses. They prefer to eat animal secretions. They prefer to devour synthetic, bastardized, processed, man-made food products. They want to be able to assuage their palate in spite of the adverse health outcomes that can ensue from consuming insalubrious foods that are replete with carcinogens, endocrine disruptors, pathogens, neurotoxins, and other noxious compounds that undermine your health and well-being. So, people's greatest reservation appertaining to embracing the 3 meals per week diet is that they cannot envision themselves, they cannot foresee themselves consuming 3 sizable, salubrious, wholesome, heart healthy, kidney healthy, brain healthy, anti-cancer, anti-diabetic, nutrient dense, anti-glycation, alkaline, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant rich, raw fruitarian meals per week that consist solely of fruits and vegetables and that are comprised of at least 5 to 10,000 calories. We need to eat at least 15,000 calories of fruits and vegetables per week if you embrace a 3 meals per week diet. You want to be able to retain your weight and never become underweight. You want to have a healthy BMI of well above 18.5. And you also want to attain optimal nutrient levels, which is why it is incumbent to take vegan supplements on a daily basis to not only preempt succumbing to nutrient deficiencies, but to also maintain optimal nutrient levels. You cannot intake all the requisite nutrients that all 78 organs in your vessel need to thrive, prosper, and flourish just through consuming fruits and vegetables. You need vegan supplements. So most people do not embrace a 3 meals per week diet because they prefer to eat 56 times per day in lieu of 3 times per week. They have been indoctrinated to believe that they need to eat 3 to 8 meals per day and that their body cannot sustain itself without food. Unbeknownst to them, there are a myriad of health benefits appertaining to being in a fasted state. When your body's in a fasted state, it is on the mend. Energy is diverted away from digesting foods. People do not know about the benefits appertaining to undergoing ketosis and autophagy. When you are in a fasted state, you are able to reap the benefits appertaining to undergoing autophagy and ketosis. Some of the benefits appertaining to being in a fasted state encompass inflammation markers being attenuated, insulin sensitivity being amplified, triglyceride levels being decreased, blood pressure levels being decreased, LDL cholesterol levels being decreased. Furthermore, cellular repairs are also induced when your vessel is in a fasted state. Additionally, when your body's undergone autophagy, it is able to eradicate more cancer cells, more senescent cells, more advanced glycation end products, as well as more viral infected cells, fungal infected cells, and of course bacterial infected cells. Furthermore, human growth hormone output is amplified and stem cell output is also amplified when you're undergoing a prolonged fast. People are acutely unaware of this, and those who are aware of this are recalcitrant about exuding a modicum of self-discipline. They do not care about attaining robust, vigorous, optimal health. They would rather assuage their taste buds with additives, with noxious, deleterious, unhealthy food products that induce lethal, hazardous, perilous, debilitating, life-altering, chronic diseases than take anodyne, precautionary, prudent measures to optimize their health. You should take health optimization measures each and every day in order to attain robust, vigorous, optimal health. You do not want to succumb to ailing. You do not want to succumb to ailments. You do not want to have your organs wane or atrophy. You want to be able to decrease your mortality rate and amplify your longevity rate. You want to thrive, prosper, and flourish for your lifetime. You never want to regress. You never want to be stifled, nor encumbered, nor impeded, nor stymied. You never want to stagnate. You always want to be able to move your life in a forward movement trajectory. Eating insalubrious foods can perniciously undermine every facet of your health over time. It can ravage your DNA, unravel your chromosomes, truncate your telomeres, and even undermine your well-being. It can induce chronic acute inflammation. It can induce insufferable pain, especially if you contract a deleterious chronic disease post-eating insalubrious foods for decades on end. People cultivate tumors inside their vessels that metastasize and affect far more organs than just one organ. Tumors impede bodily functions. Your vessel cannot sustain itself if it has a tumor embedded in it that is 10 centimeters in diameter. It disrupts bodily functions. But people love eating non-alkaline foods. Tumors thrive, prosper, and flourish in an acidic microcosm inside your vessel. So just be wary, just be leery of what you intake. You do not want to take imprudent measures to precipitate the onset of a chronic disease. But if you choose to, that's your own decision. Your life is yours to live. However, you should focus on optimizing your health rather than degrading your health. You do not want to render yourself any more prone, any more vulnerable, any more apt to succumb to a chronic disease. You want to do everything in your purview to preempt, to preclude, to avert succumbing to deleterious, lethal, hazardous, perilous, noxious, debilitating chronic diseases. Chronic diseases can be life-altering, and they can truncate your lifespan by decades. It is lamentable that people would prefer to assuage their taste buds with insalubrious food products rather than hone in on optimizing their health. So, most people do not embrace the 3 meals per week diet because they lack the self-discipline to do so, and they've been erroneously indoctrinated to believe that they need to eat 3 to 8 meals per day, and they cannot shift their mindset. They cannot adjust to a new dietary regimen. People are maladaptive. They're accustomed to eating 3 to 8 meals per day. There's too much of an alteration, too much of a shift in their lifestyle for them to pivot to consuming 3 sizable salubrious, wholesome, heart healthy, brain healthy, kidney healthy, anti-cancer, anti-diabetic, anti-glycation, nutrient-dense, alkaline, antioxidant-rich, anti-inflammatory, raw fruitarian meals per week that are comprised of just fruits and vegetables, and that consist of 5 to 10,000 calories per meal. They're more than likely also disinclined to take vegan supplements. They do not care if they have nutrient deficiencies. They do not care if their nutrient levels are optimized. They do not care about their well-being. Unfortunately, lamentably, it redounds to their disadvantage. It is lamentable to say the least, but it is what it is. People should hone in on optimizing their health, and that should take precedence over assuaging their taste buds. Tastes are fleeting, they are ephemeral, they are short-lived, they are not everlasting. Furthermore, if you just eat fruits and vegetables, you will notice how scrumptious, flavorful, succulent, zesty, tangy they are without having additives and without having sugars embedded in them. I eat a copious amount of sugar-free fruits. Avocados are devoid of sugars. Olives are devoid of sugars. Coconuts have a negligible amount of sugar embedded in them. So, you can also eat zucchini and cucumbers. Those are fruits, as well as peppers that either have little to no sugar embedded in them. Fruits have seeds embedded in them. Tomatoes are also fruits. Vegetables are devoid of seeds. That's the difference between fruits and vegetables. Vegetables are cultivated from the ground, whereas fruits can be plucked off a tree. I hope that you found this video to be insightful and enthralling. Lamentably, most people will shirk on optimizing their health, in spite of the ramifications it can bear against their overall health in the future. Once again, I hope that you deem this video to be engrossing and informative. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.